Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to study the poem Postcard from Kashmir by Aga Shahid Ali, which is a part of the syllabus of BA third year, MGS University, paper first of English literature. The central situation of the poem is that the speaker, living abroad, describes his reactions after receiving a postcard from his native land, that is Kashmir. Kashmir, as we know, is a region of the Indian subcontinent. The residents of India, are very well aware about the situation that prevails in Kashmir. That Kashmir is a kind of disputed land which is partially controlled by India, Pakistan, and partially encroached by China. In fact, it is a disputed land between India and Pakistan about a territory, and there have been armed conflicts many a time. The poem is written in first person. It's a subjective poem. The narration is in the first person, and the idea expressed in the poem is subjective. So it is relevant here to understand the personal biographical aspects of the poet. Aga Shahid Ali, who grew up in Kashmir, was the son of a very distinguished and highly educated family in Srinagar. He attended the University of Kashmir, then followed his study in the University of Delhi. Later on, he shifted to the United States in 1975, and then onwards he settled down over there and established himself as a writer. And today he is identified as an American poet writing in English. There are two things which are relevant here to be discussed before we discuss this poem. One is Kashmir, which is the part of the title of the poem, and another is Postcard, which is again part of the title here. Postcard from Kashmir. Let's discuss Kashmir. Kashmir is the most inflammable part between India and Pakistan. And due to the dispute, many native people of this region migrated from there in the various part of the world. Kashmir, which was known as the heaven on earth, is still there, but the natives of that land have migrated to the different parts of the world because of the violence and bloodshed, which is an inseparable part of life there now. The poem tries to focus on the sentiment of the people of the Kashmir. In this way, the poet, in a way, is expressing his nostalgia for his motherland, which turns out to be the central theme of the poem. Home, which is referred in the second line of the poem, is generally known as a place where people feel comfortable, the people where currently live in. The second point, which is part of the title of the poem, is Postcard. To the modern readers, especially the students of the third year age group, this may be a new word, postcard, which was in practice earlier for a routine correspondence, a short correspondence which was written on a card-like structure 4x6. Postcards were written with a purpose, generally by people from a place where they spend their holiday and write their postcards from their place of holiday to their homeland. But interestingly, in this poem, The poet receives a postcard from his home to a place where he actually uh, is shifted, is migrated. Apparently, the speaker has lost touch with his homeland. The 4 by 6 inch postcard simply evokes his memories towards